Hey there girly, it's Kristen here, back with one of you guys' favorite lash tutorials. We are going to be doing a wispy volume refill on my client Desiree. So technically it was a new set because she was pretty sparse. However, we still went in and cleaned up and removed some of those old extensions, so this wasn't like a completely fresh new set. So I'm going to show you how we go in and do our lash removal, and then we are going to go in and give her a completely fresh new wispy volume set. So I'm super glad you're here. Make sure and stay tuned. We're going to be covering lash mapping, taping, all the good stuff that you need to know, all the lash tips and tricks that you could imagine, but you already know that. You know I'm going to always deliver. So while you're there, girl, make sure and hit the like and subscribe and follow button, and let's get into our tutorial. So we are going to start our client with a lash bath, of course. Now, my client already came in with clean lashes. However, she was taking a nap, so I just decided to go ahead and give her a lash bath. That way I could get a nice cleaning, dry her out, and then start with our refill. I feel like this is always the best thing to do. Always give a lash bath. This helps our client's retention, and it also helps the lash extensions adhere better and last longer, which is what we want. So always make sure and go in with a lash bath. There are times where clients come in with like really clean lashes, just got out the shower, so that if that's the only case, then go ahead. But most of our clients are busy and they have a life, and we are running around and running errands and at work and all of that stuff. So just go ahead and do a lash bath. I promise it will save you and help you out tremendously. So that is step one. And then we're going to go ahead and dry out our client. Make sure and dry her out for at least a minute or so before you go in and start brushing. You know, we don't ever want to brush wet lash extensions, so make sure, because it can tug on the natural lashes. So, and I'm sorry, I'm assuming maybe you're a new lash artist and you're here on my channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Kristen, so for those of y'all who are new to the channel, thank you for being here, not trying to assume. But okay, we always start with the lash bath. That is step one, okay? After that, we are going to go ahead and lay down our eye pads and our lash tape, okay? So with eye pads and lash tape, always make sure that you are not getting in your eye pads in your client's waterline, and also make sure that the tape is not in her waterline as well. So I usually place two pieces of tape down first, and then I have my client close her eyes, and then I go back in and place another 2 pieces of tape. I have said this on my previous tutorials. This just saves me so many problems. And my goal, one of my number one goals, because I used to always get the lash extensions applied to my clients' bottom natural lashes and then have to unpluck them, and it was embarrassing, and it was like I hated making my clients cry by doing that because I know it's really, really painful. So that's like my number one goal always when I start my lash extension application, is to make sure that I get those bottom lashes down. And so I'll go in with 2 extra pieces of tape and make sure I have full coverage of those bottom lashes. Trust me, it will save you in the end. So even though it's an extra step, extra product, it's really worth it. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and remove all of the outgrown lash extensions. So like I said, my client came in, she had, pretty good coverage left. However, remember, your lash artist, you are going to have to remove anywhere from 10 to 20% of the extensions also when your client comes in. These are old extensions that aren't really sitting close to the lash line anymore, and so you can kind of see that growth. Go ahead and remove those extensions always, and then we're going to go ahead and replace those with fresh volume lashes. So my client is doing a wispy volume set, and we were playing around with links on her last set that she got, so we went a little bit longer. However, her natural lashes are able to handle it, and we also do decurl on her. She does like a very strong flare to the lashes and a strong curl, so we go in with decurl. So I'm super excited to show you the map because I think it's super cute, and I actually really like it personally. Not really a cat eye, more of like a a baby doll eye with longer links kind of building all the way throughout the eye and then dropping shorter on the very inner and outer corner. So I love this look. I think it's super cute. So I'm excited to show y'all this wispy volume fill because I think we get so used to cat eye looks and even like natural eye. So I think it's really cool whenever we get to play with some links and see the difference. So yeah, anyways, while I'm going in, actually, I used to hate doing the old lash removal, but now I love it. If you know what you're doing, it actually turns into be like really satisfying. If you have trouble doing that, make sure and head to one of my other tutorials on doing, I believe it's the refill and removing old lash extensions, and that like is in depth and really can help you. So now I'm gonna go in and take my tape. I'm gonna just lift up on my client's eye. She doesn't really have a lot of layers, so I don't really feel like I have to do the tape back method with her. I don't really tape those lash extensions up and then get the bottom layer because I like her lash line is actually pretty easy and it's always fun. And when my client comes in, y'all, she crashes out so hard. And so I'm literally just like singing to myself. Sometimes I put my headphone in and listen to like a podcast or, maybe even scroll through like TikTok and watch videos because it's like so relaxing when she comes in that I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel like I'm at home too. So anyways, let's go ahead and cover this mapping. So I'm going to go in, I'm still going to start with some shorter sizes, okay? Some 11s, 12s, but I'm going to quickly build up. So I'm going to go 13, 14, 15, 16, and then we're going to build back down. I think I actually put 17s right here on her very outer corner and then I'm going to start going back down. So 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12s, and kind of just play with it from there. So a lot of sizes going on. However, when you do a lot of sizes, I just feel like the texture is there. I feel like the wispiness is more creative, and I love playing with links like this. It's really fun. So if you haven't done it, you should definitely try it. And whether you're a beginner, so if you're doing this on your lash mapping with your mannequin, excuse me. Oh my gosh, y'all, I need water. If you're doing this on your mannequin, that is completely fine. That's okay. And if you have a first-time client, take a model fee, try it out, and, see if you could do it. Sometimes it does not come out the way you want it to. However, you just have to play around with it. And like I said, as long as you're following mapping and being symmetrical on both eyes, as you can see, that's what I'm going to be doing throughout this tutorial is jumping from side to side. That's super important when it comes to your lash extension application. This saves you time and also helps you make sure you create even fullness, and like I said, also make sure you're keeping the same links and being able to complete the same look across both eyes is super important. I feel like it's something that's not really talked about as much, and I do see a lot of it going on, like a lot of unevenness, and a lot of times it's because we end up working on one side more than the other. So that's why I just really encourage you consistently going back and forth throughout your set. I used to never do it, and when I started doing it, it really did save me, and I was a lot more confident in my sets. Because it's kind of embarrassing whenever you are wanting to take pictures and videos and like you're noticing it, and sometimes your clients don't notice it until like a couple days after, like when they're there, can't really tell, but then you take pictures, you take videos, and then you can start to tell like there's more fullness on one side than the other, so that a way to avoid that from one lash extension artist to another is, like I said, to continue to lash both eyes at the same time. So really quickly, I want to talk about the volume technique that we are using here. As you can see, I'm not really creating super wide fans. We are doing more of a narrow wispy volume look. So it's more neat, not really wide and fluffy and mega, which is what Desiree used to do. However, like I said, we completely changed up the look and the mapping on her. So I wanted to let her experience a volume set that was full, but more on the neat and narrow sort of look, but still with the wispiness. So like I said, this technique is really fun whenever you get to like actually learn how to use your volume fans. Because a lot of times, you know, some of us are creating super wide fans, or some of us are creating like smaller fans and not really playing with those medium fans that we can also create, you know, you can create a narrow medium fans and wide medium fans. You know, like there's tons of ways to make different volume lashes, especially whenever you are creating these sets and these styles. So like I said, if you try it and it doesn't really come out the way you want it to look, you just have to keep going, girl. I promise you. Like, it's taken me a little bit to master the wispy volume look that I really like. I've had all kinds of wispy volume looks from just having to try out all sort of different mapping. So if you are having a hard time with learning volume and learning the difference between creating like wide fans and narrow fans and small fans, you know, like you definitely need to make sure you master your volume technique, because it'll allow you to create a lot more versatile looks, and that's when you can charge more and make more money. You know, these like, and it's crazy because now it is a little bit more of the simpler sets that, you know, like these angel sets and these more of like classic mixed with volume sort of looks with light volume. So if you can, like I said, if you can master these narrow volume techniques, you can definitely just create a lot more versatile looks. So just learn how to play with your fans. Super important. So anyways, okay, going in, isolating, make sure you make your fan first. You make sure you isolate, and then you get your volume fan, you dip in your glue, and then you apply, okay? Don't dip your volume fan in your glue and then go and try to isolate. Your glue is going to dry out within that time, okay? So make sure and isolate, and then sorry, y'all, I feel like I'm all over the place today. I honestly am super tired, and I want to say I hope y'all enjoy this tutorial, because I feel bad, y'all. I didn't post for like 12 days, so I'm super sorry, but I promise I still have all the good content. Everything's in my phone, and so I need to just make y'all a ton of videos, and that's what I'm working on. And now we are actually creating our lash extension online specialty school. So y'all are going to be able to actually work with me from anywhere, wherever you're at, and get your lash extension specialty license if you are in Texas. If you're out of state, you can still work with me. However, licensing and regulation is different based off where everyone is at. So of course, if you're not in Texas, you can still work with me. However, if you're in Texas, you're going to be able to get your lash extension specialty license and start your career as a lash artist. Like, I know y'all have seen my videos, y'all watch me, you know, you're an aspiring lash artist, and whatever it is that you like about becoming a lash artist and being a lash artist, that's why you're on this page, you're watching the tutorial, and you're learning, and you're trying to do the same technique in your business and, you know, create like the same, you know, lifestyle. It's because you really truly enjoy it, and also you make money doing it, you know, so it's super, super cool. And yeah, if you've been wanting to learn, I actually encourage you to make sure and hit the link tree located in the description below, because I have on there a free lash workshop, a live lash workshop, like with me in person, with Kristen, the lash coach, with me. Yes, we're gonna be showing you all of this like in person, live with me, okay, on the Zoom session. So make sure and check out the links so that way you can come and learn lashes with me, especially like if you really, really want to do this, because I feel like a lot of times we let moments pass us by, and sometimes you can't do it on your own. You really do need help, and so I'm ready to help you if you are ready to accept that help, and so yeah, make sure and join the link, because I'm literally going to be showing you everything, and you're able to ask questions and get live demonstration, and yeah, pretty much meet me and we'll get your lash extension business up and running if that's something that you truly want to do. Because one thing that's different about my lash trainings and my lash technique is I really show the business side of it, which I think is super important. You know, learning lashes, doing lashes is very important too, of course. But the business side plays a huge part that I just believe some people really don't apply. And then they get sad whenever they think their business doesn't, work out, but it's not. Like I said, it's lashes is like 25% of it, and the rest is actually like business and marketing and technique and clients, and there's a lot more that goes into it than I think some people play. And so that's why I show y'all all of this. I give you all this technique and I share with you all these tips and things like that, because I just believe it helps you, but I truly do know that you need guidance and you need a mentor and you need a coach in order for you to help excel your business. And I'm saying that because I've paid thousands of dollars to know what I know and my business is, and that's what's helped me have a successful lash business 6 years and running. And so if you're interested and that's where you're wanting to do, make sure and head to the link in there. So anyways, y'all, this volume lash set that we did, like I said, I'm adding in some even more kind of wispier, longer links on top, just to create that messy, wispy look. Now, we're not really doing spikes, which I know is, there's different types of wispies, but this one isn't really a spiked volume set. This is more of like definitely wispy sizes going all throughout the lash set. So I definitely love this look, and you will definitely love the finished product as well too. Look at the volume. It's giving. Yes, we love to see it. Okay, so I know that I didn't really go too in depth on this tutorial because I got carried away with teaching per usual. But like I said, join the lash workshop, okay? And if you're actually really ready to like just start the lash business, then go ahead and just book your strategy call with me, so that way we can get you enrolled in the 12-week lash program that we have, okay? And there's tons of cool stuff, but it's not really about the program. It's about what you need to succeed as a lash artist, and that's what we have at HM Lash University, okay? So yes, love you guys as always. Per usual, make sure and hit the like, subscribe, and follow button. Enjoy the rest of the views, okay? And I will see you guys later, okay? We are going to have something soon once we hit our... I want us to get to 2K on our followers, and once we do that, I will do a special giveaway for my YouTube people. Y'all are going to have to leave in the comments what y'all want, because y'all are awesome. And so what do y'all want? What do y'all want? Just let me know, okay? Just let me know. Look at those views. I love the lashes. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I tried to catch all different angles. I was like, I just need to see all of it. Okay, so if you have questions on this set, if you need help or you want me to explain something, just let me know. Leave a comment below. Let me know, and I will answer back. I was trying to think if there was something else that I needed to tell y'all. But anyways, make sure and seal your lash sets. Use Bonder. Okay, that was a question a student had. Can I use Bonder or do I need to use the I forgot what it's called, the Nano Mister. And so I told her you can use both if you need to. I know some people actually put Bonder droplets into their Nano Mister and use that, okay? So just make sure and seal your client's set in with Bonder, okay? No one should be having to wait 24 hours to wet their lashes, and no one should be having to have red eyes after their lash appointment. The Bonder helps take all of those fumes and the redness and irritation irritation away and allows your client to wet her lashes, allows your client to go and take a shower. Just make sure you do let your client know to wait 24 hours before going to the gym, okay? Alrighty girlies, so that is all for this tutorial. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and follow button, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!